Okay, so I'm going to now turn to Carmen to kind of bring us home, wrap up in thinking about the climate change reports, maybe potentially build on some of the remarks from the moderator's last session. Carmen, turning it over to you.
Thank you, Lauren. It's been a great 2 days. We convened this workshop with the goal of exploring what science knows, with a focus on better understanding connections within the climate system, including society. And after 2 days and more than 20 talks and 5 panel discussions, plus 3 keynotes and remarks from Director Gordon and 2 agency secretaries, we got more than we asked for. The 2 days have given us a lot to think about. And I really would want to thank Dr. Santer for the reflections that he shared with us during the reflections agenda item, because that pretty much captured much of the essence of the 2 days. But I'll just limit myself to reflecting on what this means for our update to the indicators report. I know everybody's tired, so I'm not going to prolong the workshop by saying too much. For our indicators report, what I took was that we need to figure out a way and move away from trends and averages. We heard that all through both days, and figure out a way to measure and track variability and the velocity of change. Some indicators don't give a lot of information if presented on an annual basis, and that we need to look at shorter timescales. We also have focused our 3 editions of the report on physical and biological indicators. Over the 2 days, I think we heard a call to go beyond that and find a way to capture and characterize resilience, resilience of human communities, as well as ecological communities, figure out a way to fold in how we track the success of policy and initiatives, how we look at the resilience also of managed systems of agriculture, working lands, healthy soils, forests, our water infrastructure, because our inability to adapt and make decisions based on science and data will cause us problems. Our ability to be effective will, as always in California, have to continue to rely on science and on data. Finally, there's a lot more. We know a lot, but there's still a lot more that we need to understand. We're dealing with very complex natural systems and maybe even more complex social systems. And the call yesterday was to work across disciplines and problem solve and leverage each other's research and advance the science, as well as the problem solving to allow us to take action. Finally, I've been inspired to make sure that the next report is as effective a tool for communicating as it can possibly be. A lot of the talks underscored the fact that we're dealing with a crisis, and Dr. Field's talk even put a bigger, bolder underscore on that. We need to act, and we need to act soon, and we need to act now, and we need to connect science with people, with communities. We need to inspire people to do something. There was that messaging from Joanna and the others during the wildlife session about getting people at what they love, and they will take action if they see something that's something near and dear to their heart that they want to protect and preserve. And so we are looking to you. We're looking for further suggestions. I think Adi's drawings are going to be a very useful tool for communicating to a broader audience, because she's able to capture a lot of the highlights from the past 2 days in a very compelling, attractive, and fun visual platform. And having said that, I hope again that we can continue to work together. We can only put together this indicator report with contributions and collaborations from all of you who have joined us over the past couple of days, and with others who are not able to join us. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Carmen. So I'm going to close out the workshop. Thank you for those reflections, Carmen. And I'm going to close out the workshop with a big thank you, a series of thank yous. First to the presenters and moderators for sharing your ideas, your insights, the wonderful presentations, all the work that goes into and thought that goes into putting those together. You're the thought leaders. They've been so helpful to us, and we'll look forward to collaborating with you in the future on our report. And thanks for all of you who have joined by Zoom. We've had people joining the live web stream and also via the registration site. It's been a really good turnout. We really appreciate your participation. It's been a fascinating and thought-provoking 2 days. At times it's been poignant and moving, and several of us, I think, choked up at parts. It's a very serious issue. We're really looking forward to a very rich discussion as we move ahead and put together our upcoming report. I hope you have all similarly found it to be helpful. And I hope you'll continue the conversation on the Slack platform, and that this event has brought you the opportunity to renew some personal connections and make some new ones. And I do want to now move to thank yous to all the folks that have helped so much in putting this together. Takes a village, takes a lot of work to put these on. And we're really grateful for the input on so many. So just, it's a little like the Academy Awards, but we're not naming everybody, but we are naming a number of key people. So Noon Tara Key in the Governor's Office of Planning and Research, Amy Huang, Sarah Pichu, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble with this name, Pitiglio, Abhalash Viyan from the California Air Resources Board, Mike Anderson and Alyssa Lynn from the California Department of Water Resources, Linda Halen, California Department of Public Health, Whitney Albright, California Department of Fish and Wildlife, Leigh Fisher, California Strategic Growth Council, Jim Thorne, University of California, Davis. So thank you all, and thank you all. There are a number of others behind the scenes also in those departments that help considerably. So thank you so much. And then, of course, for transforming the workshop ideas to art, Addie Lee Brown and Meredith Lee. For the AV service, the staff of the California Cal EPA and Cal Recycle for providing the services. And then for such a stupendous job with facilitation, logistics support, and workshop planning, Orit Coleman, Kara Taylor Hunt, Mary Winterland Benjamin from the Sac State University of Consensus and Collaboration program. And finally, thank you to our OEHHA Climate Change Indicators Project team, Carmen Milanes, Tamara Kadir, Lori Montserrat, Bennett Locke, Reggie Linville, and Karen Randall. So thank you for all your hard work. It really came out so well. We really appreciate it. And so again, we hope to continue the conversation on Slack, and we'll just adjourn, wishing you all, well, first I'll see if Carmen wants to add anything to this. Carmen? Okay, not hearing anything.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find the
okay.
No, I just want to really thank, we are so honored by all of the speakers and the moderators, and it's just been a wonderful event. I'm very gratified to have, distinguished speakers, including Dr. Field, Dr. Santer, Dr. Ackerley, 3 of our keynotes. And all of the speakers did a really wonderful job. I know everybody's busy, and I apologize for sending a lot of emails asking for a lot of things, but everyone was so willing and patient with us. And I just want to personally thank each and every one of you.
Okay, thank you, Carmen. Yeah. And so in adjourning, we wish you all good health and safety and renewal as we move to and through the winter holidays. So thank you all, and we'll adjourn the meeting now.